can't tell. Okay, so we're recording. Now, it's been a long time since we've been together, and I missed you guys, and I missed our little classes. So I'm looking forward to doing it again some.
Yeah.
So did everybody get the printout?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay, good. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to, oh, hold on one second. Hello? Hi, we're on the lessons.
Okay, it was 12:30, right?
Yes.
I still don't have it.
Okay, all right.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Grandma Evelyn.
Grandma Evelyn. Okay, so now this is what Emma, me and London was just going over the strings, and we're going over the frets. We're just kind of revisiting some things.
It's like this.
So we were going over first string, second string, third string, that, and the frets. Well, we were doing that. Now, what we want to do this week, the first time, I'm going to just go over it. Look on your paper that I gave you, the chords.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you see, we're going to start off with the.
Alexa, off.
Let's start with the D. You see where it says the D chord? Now these are chords.
Yeah, 1, 3, 2.
Right. So a chord.
It says 1, 2.
A chord is when you're playing more than one string at the same time. That's a chord. Okay, more than one note. So let's start with the D chord because that's an easier one. So where it says 1, 2, and 3, that's where your fingers go. Your finger number 1 is the index finger. And you see on the paper, now the index finger goes on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. So the 3rd string, remember the strings are the smallest one. Emma, you don't have a 1st string, right? Where's your guitar, Emma?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, get it. Get it. Yeah, because you're going to have to put your fingers there. Okay? Now, so you got to make believe that you have a 1st string. What's the matter? You have a question?
No, I just comfy on the bed.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so let's take our 1st finger and put it on the 3rd string. Look what I'm doing. This is string 1, 2, and 3, right? Got to be up here on the 2nd fret. The 2nd fret and the 3rd string. There you go. That's the 1st finger goes there. Right? You got yours, Emma? It's on the, look where the,
Yep.
it's the 2nd fret. 1, 2, these are the frets, right?
Oh.
So it's on the 2nd fret. You see on that paper, that's the 2nd fret. If you look at the paper.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take the 2nd finger, goes on the 1st string on the 2nd fret. That's where the 2nd finger goes. Look at my fingers. So one finger goes here, and the 2nd finger goes here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And there's somebody's big toe is in the fish. Okay, now that's 2 fingers there on the, okay? Now let's just play that to see if it's clear. Pluck the strings. Make sure it's clear. Make sure when you, the hardest thing when you're playing a chord is that sometimes your finger hits the other string. And if your finger hits the other string, it's not going to play. All right. So you have to make sure that your fingers are going just right straight down on the strings in order to play. Okay, let's hear how it sounds. Play it with your thumb going down like this. Emma, do you have a pick or just with your fingers?
I'm doing it with my fingers.
Okay, we're all doing it with our fingers then. So listen. So on the D, when you play the D chord, you're only playing 4 strings. The first 4 strings. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only strings that we play. Okay. Now, show you something. Look at that paper. Look at the paper that I gave you. And you see on the D, you see on the top where it said has those X's on the paper with it's on the E and the A, and there's an X. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When it's an X, that means you don't play that string.
Oh.
Okay.
But what about when there's like a circle underneath it?
Then you play that string.
Okay, so for D, you would only play D.
You only play 4 strings.
Oh, okay.
You play D and then the G and the B. So now what we want to do is put out our third finger. So we have first finger on the third string, and then the second finger is on the first string, and our third finger is on the second string, but on the 3rd fret. Okay, look at my fingers. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And you have to push straight down so your fingers doesn't hit the other string. Now, if you're confused a little bit, that's understandable because this is the first time going over it, okay? It's gonna get better. Now, in order to make the sound, now remember we're playing just the 4 strings. Emma, you have to kind of improvise. You don't have a first string, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but still, you still can make, put your fingers in position. Now, let me play this for you so you can hear it, okay? Now, fingers are straight down. This is a D chord. Everybody hear that? Now, if it doesn't sound like mine, that's because your fingers are probably too flat and maybe hitting another chord. So you have to make sure your fingers are going straight down on the tip of your finger. Okay, let me hear that again. Play the 4 strings. Remember 4 strings. 1, 2. Look at my hands. Look what strings I'm playing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. With your thumb. Straight down with your thumb. Let me hear it again. One more time, London. Very good. Emma, are you getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, wait.
I can't hear. It's like the sound is cutting off and I'm not hearing it. I think there's a setting that you have to do on Zoom so because it picks up background noise and it thinks that it's trying to mute the background noise, and it makes your guitar, it thinks your guitar is background noise, and so it cuts the audio off.
Background and effects. Oh
Yes,
wait, no.
something like that.
Oh wait, no, that's my
Let me see.
video filter. No.
Let me see. Yeah.
Uh,
And there's a setting I know that you have to do, and I don't see it on mine. I'll look for it, and then the next time we get on, I'll have that information to tell you what the setting is. Okay.
okay.
Okay, London.
Yeah.
Okay, sit up a little bit because you gotta have good position so you can play it well. All right. All right. I want to hear you do yours because I want to hear one at a time. Hold your fingers
Wait.
in the D chord position. I want you to play with your thumb. I want you to play stroking down with your thumb like this. Start with this string, the D string, this one, and go down that way. Like that. Yes. Now let me hear it again because I didn't hear it. Oh, it says time is running out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Do it one more time, London.
Oops.
You're stroking it good, but I can't hear it. So there's something I can't, it's cutting off your sound. Let me see your fingers. It looks like you have your fingers in a good position. You have two, like this, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right, Eminem, let me see yours.
Okay. Wait, I'm trying to.
Trying to follow it?
Yeah, it's kind of confusing with like not one string because like I don't know, I keep like looking at it and my finger goes on the wrong one. So
that's totally understandable. That's how it happens. That's in the beginning. You got to remember, this is just the beginning. This is the first time. All right, let's take your first finger, put it on the 3rd string and the 2nd fret.
Okay, so the first finger like that.
Yes, on the no, because remember you don't have a 1st string.
Oh, okay, so right here.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And then the 2nd finger goes where the 1st string would be. Got it?
So like that?
No, it's got to be on the same line, on the same fret.
Oh.
It's on the 2nd fret. Look at my fingers. Yeah. Now make sure when you put it on the fret, put it a little closer to the fret. Don't have your finger back here because you will get a bad sound. See, look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Time is running out.
Is that better?
Okay, not back here. Got to be close to the fret. Okay. There you go. Now the 3rd finger goes in between those two on the 3rd fret.
So like that?
Let me see. Yes, but closer to the fret. Okay, and then now you play 4 strings. Okay, good. Now let's hurry up and do now you know how to do it, right? So now that's what you're going to need to practice. Okay? Now time is running out. So let's go with the next chord, which is the A chord. Look on the paper and see where's the A. See what you have to do for the A.
Okay.
Okay? Now it's kind of easy.
Or
See, watch here. You're going to have 3 fingers side by side, but you can't get them all real close to the fret because they don't fit. but it's going to be all three, 1, 2, and 3, starting on, number 1 is on the 4th string. There you go. That's right, Emma. 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. See here, London? All 3 fingers go together on three strings. 1 on the 4th one, all the way up top. In London, you're down too far. You have to go up to go on the second fret. Okay, and it's 3 like that, 3 together. Look at the paper. You see where it says A? You see how all 3 of them are together? 1, 2, and 3, right? So it's on frets. Look at my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Now, and when you play it, the A chord, you play 5 strings. You start from the 5th string. Remember strings 1 through 6, right? So the 5th, this is the 5th string, and you play all of those. Press it down to where it's got to be hard enough so that it makes the sound. Is it doing it, London? I can't hear. You got to press down strong enough. Good. How's yours going, Emma?
Good.
You got all 3 of them?
Yep.
Very good, London. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. Now, this is what we're going to practice. Ready? Let me do it first. It's going to be A, D, A, D, A, D. That's once we get that down, then we're going to be ready to make music. That's how you make music. That's when you're singing songs. When you're playing chords, you're like. So that's the beginning of making music. So this is what you're going to need to practice during the week. Switching the chords. First you have to play the chord, make sure it sounds good. And remember, you look on the paper, and where it says the X, you don't play that string. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have D is 4 strings, A is 5 strings. So we just practice in the beginning. This is all new, so it's going to take a little while, okay? Don't get frustrated. And if your fingers start hurting, just take a break. Because sometimes it hurts because you haven't been using the tips of your fingers like this, right? So if it hurts, take a break, stop, rub it out, but it'll get better. The more you play and practice, the better it'll feel. It won't be hurting. So now what you want to practice is just pressing your fingers down and playing it to get a clean sound. You don't want to have any dead notes. A dead note is like this, when it's hitting other strings like this. That's a dead note. We don't want dead notes. We want to have the finger in the right position and not touching any other strings. And that gives you a nice, clean, bright sound. Remember, with your thumb, there you go, London, with your thumb, stroking down with your thumb. Okay, so we're gonna practice first. First, you make sure you get a good sound with D chord, and then you practice the A chord. And then we practice together, right? Switching. Okay, only 1 minute left. We're gonna put it on YouTube, okay? So you can have, so you can look back at it, all right? Okay, good. It's getting ready to shut down. So love you guys, and can we do it again next week?
Yeah.
Okay, practice. Okay, at least 3 or 4 times a week. 3 times, 4 times, 20 minutes a day is good. Okay. All right. So we'll pick up next week. All right. And I'm going to tell Marley what we did. So I'll let her watch the video so she can get caught up. All right.
Okay.
All right, kids.